Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So in the last episode, we decided to go exploring in the northwest. There's actually quite a bit of map out here, a lot more than I was expecting. Especially considering the only cities out here are Eichholz and Grubenfest. Like, there's no civilization out here, at least for humans anyway. So we also I made the mistake of not keeping an eye on my food, so we ran out of food along our journey here, and so we need to deal with these goblins and go collect our pay and buy a bunch of food in Grubenfest. Otherwise, we'll be in real trouble here. So what I would have done is wait until nighttime to fight this, so that the ranged characters that the goblins employ will be at a disadvantage. But since I'm out of food, I don't really have the time to do that. So we're going to go in here, obviously in inoptimal conditions, and hopefully they will drop some roots and berries and things that we can sort of snack on until we get back. But this could be a rough one. Okay, so there's 10 goblins. It looks like the majority of them are skirmishers. Like 5 and... Oh, actually, no, it's probably 5 and 5. Unless there's... Well, we don't know what the other one is. But, we are going to have to be pretty aggressive here, which sucks because we're in the forest. So it's going to make this really difficult. But we really have no choice but to go after them. If we just sit back, things are not going to work well for us here. So we're going to get after them, and we'll see what we can do. Since it is daylight, we do have the ability to fire back at them at full distance here. But how effective that'll be, I don't know. I imagine not very. Let's just fire into the crowd and we'll see if we can land any hits. Oh, wow. I will happily take that. Alexander, get your crossbow out, reload, and fire. Oh, you can't. In that case, move. That was a waste. Okay, don't do anything then. Mieszko. Wow, there's like a barricade of trees here. Let's have you wait. You're gonna wait. Merrick, you're gonna take point to some degree. God, we can't move that far either. This is one of those maps where Pathfinder would be really, really useful, because the terrain is gonna slow us down pretty considerably here. The terrain and all the flora on it, because these trees are gonna really form nice choke points for them. But all I can do is just kind of try to push through it. Luckily, we have kite shields to help deal with that, at least to some degree. But yeah, it's gonna be a rough fight. If my archers can keep getting kills like that, though, I'll be pretty pleased. Looks like they are going to set up a little bit of a spear wall here. I don't think it's going to help them nearly as much as it tends to help me. I'm going to move you that way. Yeah, I've got kite shields, so I don't know how deadly their arrows are going to be. I believe somebody landed a hit on... Yeah, they hit Bram, and it really didn't do much. It just sort of scuffed his armor. They have better bows, though. They're not using the basic goblin bows. Yeah, waste your ammo. Looks like they're retreating. If they just want to run away, that's fine. I mean, I don't have any issue with that because I get paid either way. Let's fire at that group. No luck there. Let's see. If I move to there, you can still shoot, so we'll do that. And I think the tree is intervening. I think that's the problem. So why don't you wait so we can get you a little bit more forward. Continue firing at this crowd. No luck there. Cynric, go ahead and engage him. Merrick, if you could get up there to help him, that'd be great. It looks like you're a little bit short. We'll have Alfred pile in there. I'm a bit concerned about this, but there's not a lot I can do about it right now. That's going to be real nice for us. We just took him out of range combat. I could send Casper around. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Going this way, though, is just going to get him piled up behind people, so maybe I will. Kali, keep moving. Ram, keep moving. See what they decide to do. I imagine they're probably going to fall back. Ooh, that was a big hit. Those jagged pikes are rough, man. They do a lot of bleed damage. That's why I like my archers to carry them. But, we haven't really faced any goblins yet, so we haven't been able to get our hands on any. But now that we are facing them, I think I finally will be able to. Okay, so now they're going to try to riddle us with arrows. I don't think they'll be all that successful. I am concerned about this guy, though. Yeah, there's another hit. You can see there, it's not very effective. This thing is, though. Luckily, it was mostly taken or absorbed by the armor there. Over here, they're getting the better of us, though. We're going to need to watch out for that. And yikes, Cynric is really getting it right now. 61, 46. Go there. Let's see, Alexander, put a bolt into somebody if you don't mind. Fire at him. Okay, that works. I'll accept that. Let's see, Mieszko. Probably should have gone after that guy. He's a little bit more deadly. That's risky. That's real risky. We'll start sending these guys around. Okay, Merrick. I'm going to move you to there. So he can't throw shit at us anymore. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get him right up in that guy's face. I'll attack once, get his shield up so that he doesn't get hit anymore. Jacques, kill that one if you don't mind. Thank you. I'll keep moving Kali up as well. Casper, that would be perfect. And then let's see, Alfred, shield up and go after him. He's the bigger threat. Let's see, Bram can hop through, but I think this might be a better attack avenue for him. He's gonna use his ability to get out of the way. Still shooting arrows at us, not doing a lot. Honestly, this guy with that pike and this guy with that blade are the two biggest threats. Everybody else seems to be sort of a non-issue. Nice. So he should go down a little bit quicker. Mieszko, why don't you finish him off? Thank you. He's going to retreat. That's fine. That just lets me move more people up. And actually, that gets him off the front line too, which is something I prefer. Reload and fire. That's risky. That's real risky. I'm gonna try it. Because there's a slight chance it'll hit Merrick. He's a tank. It's not really gonna hurt him. But there's also a slight chance it hits either of these two. And it's really gonna hurt them. Okay, so didn't matter. Moot point. Yeah, that's even better chance. I'm gonna try it. Nice. And Merrick is just gonna lay into this guy. Nice. So he's no longer a threat. Okay, that works. He is trying to flee, so we're gonna go after this guy. Blocked twice. That's unfortunate. Right, Casper, lock him down. Cynric, you are bleeding, so why don't you step back? Oh, I forgot that he had an attack of opportunity. Whoops. You don't have enough AP left to heal yourself, but somebody else might. Bram could probably patch you up. So, Bram. Oh, no, you have the dog, that's right. Well, that's... excuse me, well, that sucks. That's fine. On the next turn, he can patch himself up. At least he's out of the fighting for now. And I will have you get after him. Unfortunately, he's going to continue to flee. He's going to stand his ground, so that's good. It just makes it easier for him to catch. He is actually going to move away and then back toward us. I don't know that we'll get him. Damn. He's really hanging in there with that shield, isn't he? Let's get some help over here. Can you hit that guy? You can. But you won't. Christopher. No shot on him. Let's just get you moving in that direction and we'll see what we can do. Wow, your movement range is not impressive. Right, well, that's fine for now, I guess. Okay, Merrick, lay into him a little bit. Okay, or not. There it is. Jacques, finish him, please. Thank you. Callie, get as close as you can. Casper, see what you can do down here. Oh, I forgot to heal him. God damn it. And then, keep him from running away. Let's see, Bram. Unfortunately, you can't get close enough to heal him either. So I just need to remember to do that. He's not going to bleed out. Unless I forget like 3 more times. Which is possible, but not likely. I don't know that we'll catch those two. We'll do the best we can, but I'll have to let the dog go, and even then, I don't know if they'll, or if he'll be able to cover enough ground. So there's one. You still have a shot. See if you can make it. No. Okay, keep moving, keep moving. Merrick, get up there as well. Let's see, Jacques. You're kind of in the middle. I don't know that you're going to help on either side. Casper, why don't you lead on this side? And go ahead and... Why can't you bandage yourself? Can only be used when bleeding. Did he stop bleeding? Apparently he stopped bleeding. Okay. Well then, we'll just send him in after that guy. Damn it. Okay, Bram. Put the dog down. Oh, great. Okay. Leapfrog these guys and put the dog down next turn. Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, so he's probably gone. He's probably gone. Well, we'll keep pursuing. I will cut here, though, and I'll come back whenever something happens. Alright, so the dog caught this one. He is, trying to flee. His morale's broken, so this one is basically over. Just a matter of who gets the kill. We'll see. I completely lost this guy down here, so he's gone. I guess we'll give it to Callie. And that's that. So Cynric leveled up, and that looks to be it. Oh, Alexander did as well. We did loot a little bit of food. Unfortunately, it looks like our guys are going to have to be eating a little bit of strange meat for a while. But, what can you do? We'll grab this stuff, and I will probably make use of that jagged pike. These bows are not as good as the bows that we have, so we'll just sell them. We did also get some goblin poison. I don't know what that'll be good for, but I'm sure I can find a use for it. It obviously just, poisons people and does damage. However, I don't think undead are particularly susceptible to poison, so in the fights to come it may not prove that useful, but if we ever come up against like a necromancer, it might be worth putting some poison on an arrow and sending it his way. Okay, so let's go collect our pay. It says we have 0 food, but we should have a little bit of food because we did, loot this stuff. The roots and berries are edible. I don't know if they'll eat this. I hope that they do. I mean, I've seen them eat it before. But yeah, let's see. Vlad, you're gonna get the first jagged pike. I did not mean to do that. There we go. And so yeah, I've been talking these up for a while. The reason I like them is because the max fatigue is only -8, and the damage is 50 to 70. So basically, for half the fatigue penalty, you're doing roughly the same amount of damage. In terms of armor effectiveness, it's slightly less effective. It's 25 and 95? 25 and 90 versus 30 and 100. Range-wise, it's the same. Crit and headshot chance is the same. But these also will bleed enemies a lot more often than pikes will. So, in my opinion, they are equal to pikes in terms of usefulness. And then, as far as like backup weapons for, characters, whether they be archers or whatever, if it's your secondary, this is a far superior weapon because it's a lot lighter. So Sinric, let's see. It's kind of a tough call. That's a really bad defense roll. So I'm going to give you some fatigue, some resolve, and you don't need range skill, but that's a pretty good roll. I guess I'm going to give you HP because there's really no reason to give you any of those. In terms of perks, I will probably give him... It's a difficult choice. Maybe Battle Forged. I like Battle Forged on my Spearmen. And in that last battle, it probably would have helped him a little bit. Let's not forget to re-equip all of these. Alfred maced it out a little bit because of that hand. And then Alexander, your fatigue's doing pretty well. I don't think you need any more because you're not nearly as heavily equipped as the frontline guys are. Range skill would not be a bad idea for you. Some range defense wouldn't hurt either. And I guess it comes down to resolve or melee defense. I'm gonna give him some resolve. And then for his perk, that becomes a little bit more difficult. I could give him Brawny, but again, he has plenty of fatigue. I could give him Colossus, but he's got a lot of hit points. I guess it wouldn't hurt. I guess the ability to avoid injuries is probably the reason to take that more than the HP. It puts him up to 95, so he probably won't need any more HP. And then, Alfred, you're gonna sit for a little bit. I'm not gonna put Balder in, but I think I will give Hakon a go. Yeah, let's get Hakon in there. He does have skirmishing weapons, and I will give him the same kite shield that Alfred had, just to avoid any confusion, because I don't want him to look like Sinric. And yeah, let's get that equipped. Okay, so we got to get back. Hopefully we don't starve to death, or we won't starve to death, but people may abandon us if we run out of food. Jorah suffers a severe concussion. Oh man. Tried to dance over a series of rocks only to fall and bash himself. At least he didn't die. He's got a severe concussion, so he's got to sit. I guess what I'm going to do is put Arn there. And I'm going to have Arn take the standard. Whoops, I don't know why I tried to put it there. Get the standard unequipped. Arn, start with your bow, but bring the standard along with you. And we'll be a little bit less effective in melee combat with him, but a little bit more effective in range combat. So, well, significantly more effective in range combat because, Jorah didn't carry a ranged weapon. Okay, so we are back in Grubenfest. We have our pay. We're going to have to wait a little bit so that we can buy food. So we're just going to kind of hang out here in relative safety. And as soon as the sun comes up, we are going to run inside the town. There it is. And resupply. So I'm going to sell these. That's a pretty good price on that. Going to keep this. Don't need any of the other goblin weapons, though. So all of that can go. And I can actually probably part with a pike as well because we have the jagged pike now. So I'm going to get rid of this one that's damaged. And that just gives me a little bit more funds to work with for other things. There's really nothing here that we need except for food. Unfortunately, the food here is very expensive. But, you know, what can you do? So, let's at least buy stuff that's somewhat fairly priced. Like that grain's not too bad. It looks like the goat cheese isn't terrible. The bread is really overpriced, as is the dried fruit. So we'll grab a smoked ham and some goat cheese. That'll get us to 107, which should be sufficient, at least for a while. And I guess that'll do. We're hanging on to this to see if our Fletcher can craft us a masterwork bow. Hanging on to these to make sure our tailor has something to make direwolf armor out of. And yeah, I think we're good. So there's another job here already. Let's see what they want us to do. 1800. Let's see if we can get that closer to 2000. No. Bonebreaker's Cavern, east of Unheim. Probably not going to do that, because Unheim is already a good way to the east, and it's going to be east of that, so it's probably up here somewhere. I am sort of tempted, now that we have both the food and the money for such a journey, to go back west and attack the ruins of the Ironheart Keep. My concern is that we did take some injuries there. I don't want people to get infected or anything. Jory, you idiot. But yeah. What we will do is get everybody's morale up a bit here in the tavern. Let's see. To the west, not far from here on the plains. That's not going to help. It's really vague. It's not helping either. Okay, none of that helped. Content. Jorah is now drunk. Great. He's in good spirits, though. Let's go one more. Get everybody's spirits up just a little bit higher. Got some people that are a little bit upset. Not a lot I can do about that, really. I'm not sure why Hugo's upset. Oh, because he went hungry briefly. Well, I can't really help you with that. It'll go away, though. If that's the reason they're upset, that'll go away. Let's see. You are the bowyer. Right, you should probably stay in there then. I'm gonna swap you for... Let's see, Vlad's 7, Christopher is 6. Let's give Vlad a break, and I'm gonna take that pike from him. So you can have the regular one back. You're gonna sit out since you're a little bit pleased with yourself. Ivar's gonna jump in here. He's gonna take the jagged pike, and hopefully that'll make him a little bit happier now that he's getting to see some combat. And I can't really help everybody else, so we're just gonna leave it there. And off we go to this little castle hidden in the forest, and we're gonna see if that might be where a legendary weapon lies. Alright, so we've been attacked in the forest on our way there. It says we don't know who is attacking us, but from what I saw, it was human brigands, and there were about 9 of them. I don't think it'll be too difficult. I'm not sure why they attacked me, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure that we can handle this. However, we are out of time, so I'm going to end the episode here, and we will defeat them in the next episode, and then continue west to the ruins, where hopefully we can find ourselves a legendary weapon. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.